Hi guys, it's Susan. You're watching my channel Canines First. I wanted to give you another demo today for Leave It with a green dog who is not a spring chicken. So you can see what it looks like when the dog has no idea what to do. It's the first step in our three-step process. Good. Hold the treat in a neutral space just like I did in the previous video. Not over me where it conveys that I'm possessing, and not right in his face where I would be betraying him, although it might appear that way on camera and probably in person as well. I just need him to be able to make a move toward the treat. Good. And we're going to do that one more time before we go on to our next step. Sometimes moving the treat to a different location helps them get interested again. And I will let him manipulate my hand a little bit, but I want you to be sure, good, and not move your hand away from the dog. Or more specifically, I don't want you to move the treat away from the dog. I want the dog to do all the moving. Couldn't care less if he's standing or sitting or lying down, makes no difference. Okay, now we're on to our second step, and I'll be associating the words with the behavior. I have to drop the marker because I can't say two things at the same time. Leave it, then reward. We're going to do that 2 more times. Good. Okay, one more time, same thing. Leave it. In that moment, he got distracted by a sound, but it's all right if you want to use that because learning can still occur from an accident. Leave it. One more. Leave it. All right, third step, I'm going to command him to leave it. So I need him to show some interest so that I can tell him to leave it alone. Putting my treats out there. He comes toward it. Leave it. You'll feel the need to repeat to yourself. Don't. Just let silence come after your command. Good. Okay, again. Leave it. Good. He thinks he's figured it out, so I can usually just change my position of the treat to get him engaged once again. Leave it. Good. That was very good, Juanito. Thank you so much. All right, now as promised, last week I told you we were going to do the open hand trick. So I'm going to try that now with Juanito. Leave it. Good. Might have been a fluke. That's why we do it more than once. Leave it. Before he eats it, close your hand and hope that he moves away from it. If he does, you can open it again. If he stays away, great. If he doesn't, close your hand. Open your hand. Good. Notice how I unfurl my fingers perpendicular to his mouth, because I want to be as neutral as I possibly can be. I don't want to unfurl him this way, because that's how I give him things. Let's get another. All right. Leave it. Close. Open. Close. Open. Good. You're a very smart man. You're going to do one more. Ready? Leave it. Good. All right. So if you're following along and you completed last week's Leave It exercise with the closed hand around a treat, then you can move forward and do the open hand with the treat in it for 1 week, 3 times, once a day. I want to encourage you to make your dog as happy as you possibly can every day. We will see you next time when I show you how to put the treat on the ground. Thank you, Juanito. Thank you so much. Precious sugars. Thank you. You good man.